I've been using FSD since the day it was first available publicly for download. It was such a thrilling feeling when I finally received the update on my car. Within just a few minutes of downloading, my car suddenly gained a whole new set of skills.
I know Kung Fu.
My FSD version is 13.2.9 Down Under. This should be the version all Australian Tesla owners are using right now. Although it's not quite at the robotaxi level yet, I think it's already better than most Uber drivers. For those who don't know, when the car is moving, a rainbow path in the center of the screen or a blue circle in the top right corner indicates that FSD is active. Pressing the brake or applying slight force to the steering wheel will disengage FSD. Now I'm going to show you some short clips to showcase a bit of FSD in action that I've recorded recently. FSD cautiously pulls out of the parking lot. At the next intersection, it makes me realize how much safer FSD is and how much better it performs than humans. People don't even know it exists. It is approaching a speed bump and slows down smoothly. Notice how early it predicts the lady with a blue umbrella on the right, who's about to cross the street, slowing down well in advance. The man in the white shirt waves to me, doesn't even know the car is the one driving. I mean, you've got to give it to FSD. That was very human-like thinking to be able to predict and react perfectly. It signals to turn right. A black vehicle cuts us off, but it stops nicely. Just when it's about to turn right, it stops again. I was going to take over, but realized a guy was waving at me with his phone. I didn't see him because the black car and the A-pillar blocked my vision. I think FSD handles these situations perfectly. Couldn't do any better than this, much better than a human, as we can only look in one direction at a time, unlike a machine seeing 360 constantly. Let's take a look at another clip. Because it predicted pedestrians' movement and slowed down early, pedestrians didn't react to it at all. It didn't stop and passed at a steady low speed. They crossed the road without looking twice, which shows they trust the vehicle's operation. I think it is very cautious in navigating around pedestrians, especially when activated in such a busy area. You may feel skeptical at first, but in a bustling environment with people coming and going, you'll soon see how advanced it is, how effectively it manages complex situations. There is a bit of a situation here with people crossing the street to get into a car while another car is leaving, and further there is a taxi that stopped improperly beyond the line. It veered slightly to the right to avoid the taxi, then returned to the center of the lane, handling it perfectly. Although there's no need to yield to pedestrians here, it still does a good job to be neighbourly. All that's missing is a gesture, perhaps in the future with Optimus. Of course, FSD doesn't always yield to pedestrians upon seeing them. My feeling is that it clearly knows which situations require slowing down or stopping to let pedestrians pass. In this example, even though it sees a pedestrian crossing the road, it confidently continues driving. I'm truly impressed by its judgment in handling these kinds of situations. Knowing when to slow down and speed up, the timing is very precise, as if it's on the same wavelength as your thoughts. You have to be in the car to experience it yourself. This lady was in a bit of danger by walking slow and not double checking, but FSD's got her back. The destination is just ahead, and watching it park seamlessly in the space on the left. The experience is truly amazing. FSD decides to make a U-turn just up ahead. It only adjusts its position slightly before turning. And there isn't a lot of space here. It's quite narrow, very close to the parked vehicles nearby. I was nervous just watching, but I'm impressed. It can actually maneuver with ease. Sorry, I had to mute the video here as my baby was crying in the back seat. Looking at the navigation, it needs to turn right to merge onto the main road, then shortly after, it needs to turn left to get onto the highway. it has to immediately switch to the left lane. The traffic is quite heavy, so it isn't that simple. Take a close look at the grey car on the opposite side. Half a second after it starts moving, FSD moves forward. The timing's just insane, it gives me chills. Then it immediately moves to the left lane to prepare for the turn onto the highway. The decision making and confidence are so good. That wraps it up on Tesla's full self-driving technology. As we've seen, FSD in 2025 is more than just a feature. It's a game changer that transforms driving into a smoother, less stressful experience. With its advanced neural networks, FSD handles city streets, highway merges, and even parking with near-human precision, reducing fatigue and letting you focus on the journey. It's definitely a step towards safer roads, as this will save millions of lives for sure. It gives us a glimpse into the future where driving is effortless and accessible, which is especially important for those needing mobility support. While it's not perfect yet, requiring occasional oversight, FSD's ability to evolve with updates makes it a thrilling investment in what's next. Thanks for watching, consider sharing your thoughts on FSD, and see you next time.